Let's now look at division of integers. Like addition is the inverse operation of subtraction and vice versa, multiplication and division are also inverse operations. So you're going to see some similar patterns. Before we begin with the patterns, let's just talk a little bit about vocabulary and how we might write down a division problem. Dividend is the starting amount. So for instance, 12. When we divide 12 by a number, say 4, that's called a divisor. The result of our division problem is called a quotient. Now there are a few ways of showing division. In Math 1 we saw this division symbol, and then the answer would be on top. We would use this division symbol. Also, we might see a slanted line like this, forward slanting, or we might see it as a fraction. All of these can represent division. Now let's get into some problems. So we're going to have our dividend, our divisor, and our quotient. So if we have all positive numbers, like 20 divided by 4, our quotient is also going to be positive. So positive divided by a positive equals a positive. Similarly, like with multiplication, if we have all negatives, our quotient will be a positive. So negative 32 divided by negative 8 is a positive 4. So a negative divided by a negative equals a positive. Probably go like this. Okay, now if we have a positive divided by a negative or a negative divided by a positive, we are going to get a negative result. So some examples: 48 divided by negative 6 will give me a negative 8, or negative 50 divided by a positive 10 will give me negative 5. So a positive divided by a negative results in a negative. Same as if you start with a negative and you divide by a positive, you're going to get a negative. Now the last type of problem, like with multiplication, when you divide by a negative 1, you're going to get the opposite of what you started out with. So let's say your dividend is 10, and we're going to divide by a negative 1. We're going to get a negative 10. If we had just divided by a regular or a positive 1, our answer would be what we started with. But because we're dividing by a -1, we're going to get a -1 as a quotient. It will be the opposite.